evening, Mayor, Council. Tonight's focus is a little bit more on the capital project side and capital equipment. So starting with capital equipment, both of the public works vehicles that were ordered earlier this year have arrived and are being worked on, with the service bodies being installed. The tentative schedule is we'll get our first truck sometime this week, if they're holding to their schedule, and then the second one will follow about 3 weeks out from there. Valentine Road project, a very, very brief update. We had a service disruption in the water distribution system as a result of construction activities last Friday. We had 2 breaks in the same day. And part of the reason I'm sharing that with you tonight is we anticipate that we'll probably have a few more breaks as the construction project moves forward. The reason for that is it isn't anything to do with the methods of the contractor and the way they're constructing or working around the infrastructure. It's just simply a matter of the age of the water line. This is old asbestos cement pipe. It's brittle, and when you get next to it or near it, it is at risk of failure, and that's what we're seeing during the construction process. So you'll see probably a few more before we're done with this phase of the water main installation. Stewart Road project, a couple things to report on that. If you've been down there as of late last week and into this week, they're working on the signal arms going across Thornton Avenue, so that's the current progress there. The final pavement, I think I shared, is up to grade. We're waiting for it to cure and the emulsions to vaporize, volatilize before the pavement marking goes down. There's still a little bit more sidewalk work to do and some small retaining walls and landscaping to install. Next workshop in September, first workshop in September, you'll see a change order come through for the Stewart Road project. This is not the big one that is still under negotiations with the general contractor, but this one is related to the storm drainage outfall, that there was some interference with the utility line, and I'll explain more at the workshop what that all entails, but I wanted to give you a heads up that that particular one will be coming forward. West Valley project, the city engineer and myself, we met with the design team today, and the focus was the Jovita Creek crossing, and there's some environmental issues that are still being worked out, and we were brought up to date on that, with the goal of this particular phase of the project to get 30% design done before the end of the year. We're still on track, but there are a couple of environmental issues that we're still trying to sort through at this juncture. And let's see, lastly, I think that's it.
Question? Okay, community development. Welcome back, Jack.
Just a little jet lag still. Mayor, council members, I just have a short report tonight. Getting back, taking a look at my emails. I received an email from the city of Sumner. They're requesting that we start working with them for a joint application to the Puget Sound Regional Council to get regional MIC designation or Manufacturing Industrial Center designation. Apparently the PSRC has indicated that we have now met the 10,000 employee threshold, and for during the joint application, we would have to sign an interlocal agreement with the City of Sumner as to responsibilities on filling out the application. So I'm going to be going through that in the next few weeks and working with the City of Sumner, and likely you'll see in the near future a agenda bill coming up for the interlocal agreement. Secondly, Planning Commission is meeting tomorrow night. They're holding a public hearing on proposed amendments to the subdivision code that deal with alterations to recorded subdivisions, alterations to preliminary subdivisions, and expiration of preliminary plats. And these are necessary changes in our subdivision code that are needed because they're needed. So we'll get I anticipate that we'll get a recommendation from the planning commission tomorrow night, and then we'll be forwarding it to council. So, any questions?
Right, thank you. I'm excited about the mix. Don worked hard on that as well. Okay, public safety.